Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Attack on Titan episode 19. I figured might as well get an episode up today, or rather 2 up today, because I've already done another today. But this episode has some partial flashbacks in it, because this episode essentially is them still trying to get away from the female Titan, and Petra telling him essentially that, what, are you going to trust us to keep you safe, or are you just going to go off on your own? Because Eren was wanting to transform and go after the female Titan, because that's essentially what the female Titan wants. She wants to go after Eren for some reason. Still don't have an answer. And he remembers when they were trying to practice him going into his Titan form and being able to, control it. He was in the bottom of a well, and he tried to transform, and didn't work. Later, they're eating food. And Eren drops his spoon. He reaches down to grab it, and for some strange reason, that is when he transforms. Though it's only his, I guess you could say from his arm up to transform, because he was trying to reach it, he couldn't quite reach it, and I guess that's was reason enough for the transformation to happen, and everybody is on high alert, essentially thinking that Eren is an enemy, and I'm like, guys, he was just reaching for a spoon, or just reaching down. What do you think he's gonna do? And Levi is the only really calm one in all this situation. He's just standing there on the Titan hand, just calm, essentially telling everybody to back off. He's got this. And later, Eren's able to pull his arm out of the thing, which makes it disintegrate. Which I can't even remember what her dang name is. The scientist lady who is very, very, very passionate about this sort of thing, which is an understatement. She shows up and essentially tells them that that was the reason that made him transform in the first place. And everybody essentially showing him that he can trust them by everybody simultaneously biting themselves. I don't know why they chose that of all things. I guess because it would leave a permanent mark. And essentially telling him that he can trust them with his life if it came down to it. Because they trust him, so he should be able to trust them. And Eren ultimately decides that he's not going to transform yet. And actually, before that flashback thing, Levi did said that he would not blame Eren either if he picked a transform or not, because if he was in his shoes, he might do the same thing. But essentially, it was ultimately, do you trust your teammates enough to put your life in their hands, or do you not? And at some point, they end up running past a little queue. And when the female Titan comes into view, they shoot dozens and dozens and dozens of, what were they called? Artillery? At the Titan, and essentially renders it immobile, because it's caught in all various spots, essentially. Because the Titan immediately put its hands up to protect its weak spot, and now it's caught like that. And that was the whole reason that they were trying to draw the Titan in as much as they could, and that's why Levi didn't want him to transform yet, because they had a plan already. I am so sleepy, guys. Oh, and I forgot to mention that everybody else, Armin and the others, are still stuck in the trees. While the Titans are still trying to get them, and one of them even tries to climb up the trees, having itself positioned between two trees, trying to climb up as it goes, and it ends up falling down, which I find hilarious. Because I knew eventually it was going to fall down, because the only way it could go was down, because it was barely moving itself up by pushing itself up on the trees, and the moment it takes its hand away from either tree, it was gonna fall. So I knew that was gonna happen eventually. Anyway, if you've already found this channel through this show, and you like this show, and you hope me to continue to Season 4, which from what I've heard, Season 4 has already got the dub out, but not on the site that I've gotten so far, so I have to wait a little bit. But yeah, if you want me to, want to see me continue it, go on ahead and subscribe. I am 3 away from 900, and 103 away from 1,000, which is insane. I have been doing YouTube for over 6 years, and I am just now almost at 1,000 subscribers. That is insane. I gained almost 300 subscribers in the past year. That, to me, is insane. That is completely and utterly insane, in my opinion. That 300 people, or rather 897 people, I should say, wanted to watch my content. Granted, probably a bunch of them are inactive at this point, because I don't get 897 views collectively every time I upload a video. But then again, not everybody's going to subscribe for Attack on Titan, not everybody's going to subscribe for Fairy Tail, not everybody's going to subscribe for the games, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah. Because I know some people on my that were on my channel way back when I was still doing Dragon Age Origins Let's Plays, that I don't think have been on my channel since. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys can keep this amazing train going, because I am eager to get to 1,000, because then I will at least gotten part of my goal, which is going to be the hard part, is going to be the watch time, but still. Anyway, I will see everybody next time.